Another episode of Let's Talk French. This week I'm with Kaymarie and Emmanuella.
Hi.
Before we get into it, don't forget to like, follow, share and subscribe. So I don't mind which one of you guys answer this first, but do you lot feel like, do you lot agree with the whole term he switched up out of nowhere, or do you lot think like, or do you lot believe that girls just ignore the signs and it's not really a thing?
Both.
Why both?
Because there's men that switch up out of nowhere, and then there's obviously sometimes there's signs, but sometimes he would just wake up and say, I don't want to talk to this girl no more.
That is true.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
What do you think?
I agree, but I feel like, I don't know, man, them just wake up one day and just decide not to talk to a girl no more. There must be like some type of build up there. It might be there. I think there's always signs and everything, but it just might not be like as, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just think it might just be a thing where I just don't believe people just switch out on it. I understand it, but I feel like there must be something.
So you're more on the whole like they do switch up, but it's not out of nowhere. It's like there's been.
I can't wrap my head around it. Just somebody just waking up and switching out of nowhere. Unless you've got a...
She does
I
that.
do that. It's not even a switching up out of nowhere. I won't say anything, and then one day I'm just like, okay, he's doing too much now. He's got to go.
But then you would like... Do you put up with it, or do you hint
I'll
a little
just
bit?
put up with it. It just depends how I feel with the guy, innit? Like sometimes I'll put up with it, and then sometimes I'm just like, I feel like you're too grown. I don't need to tell you that you're behaving like a... do you get what I mean?
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
So
it's not out of nowhere then? Somebody's done something.
Yeah, it's a build up.
And so that's a sign in itself.
Yeah, because I'm saying like because obviously the reason why I agree with both of you, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit and I like to say men aren't mad, because a lot of men are actually mad in it, but it's no, but you know what it is, it's like, yeah, men are mad, yeah, but I feel like I agree with you as well. I'm like, fam, they do small things that we do ignore. Like, for example, like, let's say it's all we love you, and then you start seeing like changes in attitude, or changes in replies, or changing in energy. You can kind of sense that unless this guy's going through something, this thing's about to end. Like, it's about to end, because it's like there's no way you can just start us being all lovey dovey and amazing, and then out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like it's a weird one, but then you're also right, because there are, like you said just now, there are some guys that just wake up and think like, raw, like, can't you ask no more? I'm done. Because sometimes you'll be talking to a guy, and then it's like just talking to a guy, everything going well, and then out of nowhere, it's just done. But also, and there's no reason in my hand. You just don't know why it's just done.
Yeah, but also I feel like us women need to stop putting up with men, because men will not put up with... No, I'm not being funny, but they won't put up with us, you know. Let you do one thing that a guy don't like.
No,
he's going to cut you off. But us is like, but that's maybe... Do you get what I mean? Like, it's like, why are we giving like excuses for the guy? But when it's us, they don't give excuses, you know?
I think then it's like... Oh my God, because when you just said that, it's like, yeah, I completely agree. So I feel like with girls... it's like there's a sign. It's not, I don't feel like I feel like majority of the time with girls, they see the sign and they ignore it and they put up with it. But it's not a thing where he just, like, I don't know how to explain it, because it's complicated. Like, there are some, obviously, like, there are some people that just switch out of nowhere and then there's nothing you can do about it. But I feel like majority, like, of the time, it's a thing where they see the signs, they put up with it, like, or they kind of like push it to the side, and then it's like, I feel like man them are kind of like, if you don't do it, I will, type of thing.
What do you mean?
So you both know that it's not going anywhere. You're trying to put up with it, but then he taps out. And then you sit down and you go, like, after everything I've done, but it's like you put up with it.
But you
could have left.
So, like, basically,
do you know what I mean?
So now, why is, obviously, as a girl, why do you not think that girls do it then? Because in my opinion, I think like this is my opinion. I feel like some girls do that. They're scared of being alone. So this
Yeah, I think
some
it comes down.
They don't want to be alone.
It's a lot. There's loads of factors. There's insecurities. There's just the fear of being alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's, you know, it's just. I feel like one of girls' biggest problems is in general, people's biggest problem is just starting over. The fear of
I'm tired of starting over.
People are so tired, and I get it. I understand, but I guess that's what life is. Like starting over.
It's true. Like,
do you know what I mean? Not being scared of starting over will make you stay in the same position for the rest of your life, or it will land you in a very and
life's too short to be in that
type of position. So people are always afraid, and there's a negative stigma around starting over. So girls just have it, especially when they're in a relationship. Talking stage different. In a relationship, it's just like you guys aren't. I don't know. It's just like a. But
I feel like even in talking stages, it's even similar, because there are some girls that they will put up with certain things even in a talking stage with that fam. You don't have to be in.
You don't have to do that,
but they still want to keep it because of like whatever. Do you know? That's what I actually believe in as well. Like for example, I said this time ago, innit? You see the whole talking stage. I'm not against it, but I don't like to prolong it. Do you know what I mean? But some girls, like for example, I actually believe that there are some girls that they actually believe. By the way, I might be going off topic here, innit? But some girls deep down feel like, yeah, I only want to talk to a guy for like 3 months and then 6 months, and then we should be boyfriend girlfriend sooner, innit? But
we should be boyfriend girlfriend.
But then the guys on this like going with the flow business. You're not really on going with the flow. You know deep down you're in a relationship, but because that's what he's on, it's like, fam, instead of you just leaving and finding someone else that's on when you're on, you're just here now like, let's say over a year, same thing with the guy. Like,
the flow over a year.
Going flow. No, I promise you, some girls are just being effing with that guy. There's not a thing where this, we know what it is. It's for like what? For how long?
After 6 months, wrap it up, my boy.
I mean, serious. Even 6 is a bit too much for me. I mean, real with you. Even
how many dates will we go on until you realize that I'm the one for you? I'm the love of your life.
You have to also deep it as well like that. I feel like, again, some girls, you like, for example, you know what kind of guy he is. Going back to that whole switch above nowhere, you know what kind of guy.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't always believe somebody will just switch. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it happens, but I can't wrap my head around it. You can't just say somebody switched up out of nowhere. I mean, it happens, innit? And some people just got to deal with it. But it's like, I'm very sure that this talking stage you're doing, you know the individual you're with, you know what the person likes, what they don't, or maybe you just rushed into it and you don't know the person fully. So them switching up out of nowhere is not them switching up out of nowhere. It's maybe there's been a miscommunication somewhere and you just haven't grasped onto it. Do you know what I mean? Like same with you. You probably, like I always say, like with relationships, communication is key. If you're with somebody and you decide, I think you're grown enough to you're probably like, I'm very sure that if you like the guy enough, you rate him and he's mature enough for you, and there's certain things that you don't like, I don't think you will look at him as somebody that's immature. You will just tell yourself, all right, let's have this conversation because it bothers me. Let's talk through it. And then we go along. But if you feel like your man is immature and you can't have that type of conversation with him, of course you're going to shut up. And then, do you know what I mean? So it's not like there's no signs. It's just whether you're hanging on to the signs or not. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you clocking what's going on here? And I feel like some girls are a little bit delusional, and it's true. And I'm sorry, but like it happens. It's happened to all of us. So I'm not here pointing fingers because I've been delusional. Do you know what I mean? And we want the best for ourselves, and we've got this kind of like stigma of, you know, either I can change him, or he will change, or he will grow, or maybe he will. But it's not the time for you to sit down there and just wait for somebody to. And what if he doesn't? Do you know what I mean?
Because there's another guy that will do it right now. Like
110%. There's other guys out there, and I feel like it all comes down to this once again, the pressure like on just women and like the time.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't want that guy to do that for you though.
What, the other guy? The one who would do it?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a real thing. Like, no, I'm not gonna like, maybe it's a new thing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, sometimes what you're saying is completely right. The guy that you actually want is not acting right. Someone's acting right, but I don't want you though.
Yeah, you're not the
like,
one.
I know it sounds dumb, and that's maybe this. You got to talk about it.
That's why I'm 110%.
But sometimes I want you to act right, but
that's
this
why
person's acting right.
That's why, because why don't you want to go for the one that wants to treat you right? It's the one that's giving you headache.
they want to be doing.
And I feel like, yeah, I just think it's yeah.
Can I be a bit not insensitive, but you know when you not say. So let's say in a different kind of context about switching up out of nowhere. Let's say this context is like the guy who's always being sweet, always being nice, and blah 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 blah, and then like out of nowhere, again, this is very insensitive of me to mention it, but I have to mention it in it. Like, let's say like, I don't know, you lot are in a small argument, like a minor argument, and then he just hits you. No, it sounds mad, but I'm just saying.
No, but
like,
stuff like that happened. Though.
So I'm like, so let's say he hits you. It's like, raw, right? You've never shown me like the kind of vibe where you're violent
and
or thingy.
Majority of the time, it's like after you get married, the person will be like whoever you want them to be. After you get married, it's
crazy.
It's a different side.
So my thing is like, I feel like,
or after you get in a relationship with the person.
So I feel like in that context, that kind of term does make sense because you were never shown you were like that.
It's not. Yeah. So it's like, if we're talking about switching up as in like
behavior, that's very true.
I think that's different because there's mandem that will actually be everything you want up until it isn't. Like it is until it isn't. Do you know what I mean? Up until he gets what he wants, and then it's like you're a completely different person. So how do you even distinguish? Like, so then, what advice can we give girls? Because you can never. Do you know what I mean? You can never win.
What hitting or just in general?
No, not hitting.
So I'm gonna say from the point you hit me.
From when he's done this, just run away.
Even if for me, I can hold my own in it, but I'm like, female power. My thing is like,
no, they get it. French will actually eat, they get it.
No.
Do you know what she's on?
No, my thing is like, if a guy can make me skank, I'm gone. Like, if you make me skank or flinch, I'm gone. Because it's like, don't me making me like, you can't. Because my thing is like, a hit can turn into a bang, and a bang can turn into like not even a kick, maybe like a knife next time, or you might strangle. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's like from the first time, you just need to bounce. Even if he's got a temper. And like, let's say you pick up this like something strong, you dash it and it misses me, I'm gone. Because why are you trying to hurt me in the first place? Do you know what I mean? When you're angry, just calm down. Do you get it? So that kind of stuff. That's my advice. Just leave from the first time.
I feel like if you're with somebody that like, sometimes oftentimes there's cases where it's like you see that the person has a little bit of like has violent tendencies. Yeah. Just be very like, I'm saying, you know, I'm telling you to run from there. Please. Like, don't wait and wait for him to get very, very angry before you understand. Do you know what I mean? If you see the signs, run. And then there's other situations where it's like you don't know at all, and then that happens, and then it's like, sometimes it's what if you're married now and you're in a marriage and then he does it.
This is a bit off topic here, but have you guys ever been with a guy and then he's gotten into a madness with other guys and you're just there? Has that ever happened to you?
I don't want to be in that situation.
Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah,
I don't want the behaviour that like he just switches. Like,
when they get vexed.
Sweet way with you, but like, no, I'm not talking about like. I'm talking about like. Getting down. Like,
have you?
No.
I don't want to.
I can't like, even situations like that. Yeah, I think I'll stop talking to you.
Yeah, I don't like men fighting.
Because the fact that you can do that in front of me.
Yeah, you got one. You got to keep that way.
But what if it's mad? Like,
do you know what it is? I don't talk to guys that got ups. So it's like, so it's like
2022, like you shouldn't be chatting to a guy that can't go close to sleep.
If you've got like,
or you can't go this place because you got ups, so you can't get.
Do you get what I mean? If you've got like, if you've got like, if it's a little disagreement with another guy, and your anger has gotten to the point where it's like it's crazy and I'm scared, then it's like, why didn't you just diffuse the situation? Like, why didn't you? Do you get what I mean? And I was there, like,
it's ego.
That's crazy to me, you know. Like, if a guy moves like that, I can't lie, I'll stop talking to him.
Yeah, no, I hear it. I completely agree. I think it's just like, sometimes put your ego aside. I don't like stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I completely agree. I don't like all this fronting, because I feel like sometimes man them do it just to front. Yeah, go on.
This girl.
What happened?
No. Look, now you, because you lot said that, yeah. So if you not gone to like, let's say like to a club or something, because it happened to me. I wanted to see your perspective in it. Like, if you go to like a club or a motive, yeah, and your man's there with you,
That will never happen.
A guy is like stepped to you, but
That will
like,
never happen.
No, I'm talking about a guy has stepped to you like on
I would
that
never
level.
be in the same motive as my man. It's not happening, mate.
Is it?
I would never.
You never go motive with your man?
No.
No, I went to my
Fair
18th
enough.
birthday with my man. At my
My birthday is different though, and I don't expect my man to get in a like a disagreement with someone at my birthday.
No,
and his birthday as well is different. Like, why would you argue with someone that's at your own birthday? Do you get what I mean?
I'm saying like for my birthday I went to go celebrate at a club, and obviously like a guy,
that's not happening.
like a guy tried, basically I think he bumped into me, and I was like, what's this guy doing? And then he tried to like, oh what and like my guy saw and didn't do nothing.
What
But it was my black, like like
What you trying to say? I thought you said no, you're not gonna have it.
No, I'm sorry, what I need.
So my thing is, obviously what happened was my man he's seen it all happening. We see that all my boys, they're the ones that basically just being backing me, and my man was just
my
there.
man is standing there.
Yeah,
So for me, I'm like,
in a situation like that now.
yeah, you better rise up. I'm not being funny.
He's getting a fight.
You know, there's some man that they ain't even gotta like get so brazy, but it's like just the way he's looking, and he's acting, like his attitude.
No, but what is it? No, but it's not always the case where the other guy will run away. There's some man out there that are mad and would want.
Would you guys actually want your man to fight the guy? I wouldn't, you know.
You don't have to fight. I'm not saying fight, but I'm like, fam, like why am my boys backing me in this there?
If they're gonna fight,
no, that's completely different. We're not saying that. Like, obviously, in a situation,
Because in my situation is that, fam, why is my man not? Because I was there with the boys in my dress, and I'm there like, fam, what's this guy on?
Yeah.
What's this guy on?
I told you, don't get it twisted. This Frenchy gyal.
Fam, it's coming out, man. My bad, but but because at the same time, like what you're saying as well is true. Like I would never, like one of my biggest, not even a fear, I would not want to be at my man and I have to step to a girl. Do you get it?
You should never ever
but I don't want to
put
have
me
to
in a
like,
situation like that.
I don't ever want
and I wouldn't even get myself in a situation.
That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm saying
it just wouldn't happen.
That's what I'm trying to say. The same way you would when your man bang out.
What do you do to get to a point where a girl will step into you?
Why is my man arguing with a girl?
Why are you even arguing with a girl? Why am I arguing?
Boys that argue with girls.
And why you? It's just like me personally. I think it just depends on the type you go for. I like somebody that's just calm and chilled, innit?
Them guys that are sneaky though.
Guys, you know someone. Once, wait, hold on. Once, I was talking to a guy, and we were just on the phone, and he was just telling me about like a situation with a girl, and he was just like, she's getting me mad, and he was like, oh, like I'm gonna need you to like, what's it called, deal with her. I said,
first of all, you don't respect me.
You're gonna who? You're gonna who?
First of all, you
mean?
do not respect me one bit.
You don't.
You know, I said,
are
what?
you crazy?
What am I?
Because I feel that's what I'm saying. It depends on the type. There's some people that are mad and they want mad people with them. I'm not going to be that for you.
I'll be real.
I just had to end that call.
I'm not.
If a guy actually ever asked me, I feel like
neither am I ever gonna get into a madness and then call my man like, come back. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Perfect, you said
so
that.
whatever I don't expect, like for myself, I'm not gonna do to you.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll be real. Before I switch it, Emma, perfect that you said that, because you see me, especially knowing how guys can be, fam. I'm never gonna call my man to come.
Exactly.
Do
you know how men?
For men, it could be so quick. It could be one thing and that guy's dead.
Like men. That's
die?
what. Like I'm saying. Like men.
No.
It's true. No.
Because you're gonna.
Seriously, men will die that day. Do you know what I mean? Like it's their ego. Like their ego is too high. They will go and get a bottle and kill each other there. And what are you gonna say?
My man's coming in one up. Be the old hit ganged off. Nothing's gonna happen. Let's be real. Do you know what I mean? What's really gonna happen?
Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna die.
I'm not gonna be.
I'm not going down for M-Charge.
What can I do? Yeah. What am I going to physically do?
Yeah.
All I can do is just cry.
Getting stabbed as well.
All I can do is cry and scream. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't touch him.
You know that. Look at me. No.
Oh, God forbid. Nah, but then this is a complete different turn. But I just really like talking about this, yeah. This guy said it. I told you to say. He was like, oh, I forgot how he worded it properly, but he was like, she's a 10, but she doesn't get closure from my ex, so she's 100. Yeah, that's just the context. Do you not think it's necessary to get closure from your ex? No, I think it's no. What do you not think? I'm saying no straight.
I just think it depends on the situation. No, I don't even like the exes in the past. What?
I don't think there's no need to get.
No, I think if it's done, it's done. I think it depends on the situation.
What do you mean?
I think it depends on the person and the situation. If you feel like in order to move on, you need closure, go and get that closure.
But my thing is like, what am I going to get from the
Who
closure?
has ever gotten closure? What is the closure? Parce que so what is the closure? What are you guys talking about? Are you sitting at a table talking like, what is the closure? Because
I don't know what it is, but that's what I'm saying. Closure means different things to different people, innit? If it's just like, I don't know, I've never
like,
felt the need to...
Every time I've gotten closure, I've added 3 months onto what just happened. 3 extra months. It's never
That's
closure.
what I'm saying. It depends on the person and the situation.
Yeah.
I have I have a friend where she had a madness with the person that she was talking to, and then after they sorted it out. Is that not closure?
No. That's not closure.
Okay, so what is
It's
closure
not done.
then?
Alright, cool. Let's say we...
It is done.
No, let's say we are...
It's done now. Like, they ended on a good note, as in it's done.
How do people do that? I want to learn how to do that.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person and the situation.
Me, I'll be real, like, the reason why I thought there's no...
They're both on the same page.
The way that I view closure is like... I look at it like, we're not together no more. We don't intend on being together no more. So what are we talking about? Let's just leave it. Cause let's say I'm asking you, oh, why did you not want to be with me no more?
You kind of know that there's a chance that we're getting back together.
You only go back.
But I don't think that's all situation. I don't think that's the situation for everything though.
But
I'm playing devil's advocate. No one comes to me.
No, but
I don't think that's always the situation, because I feel like in situations where the person has just flipped out of nowhere, where do you go from there? Do you sit down and make the decision that yes, this is not going anywhere, or do you go and talk about it?
Sometimes
is that not
you
a
have
closure?
to make that decision to it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, and I feel like
the disrespect is all you need.
Yeah,
like the fact that he's disrespecting
it's loud.
Like, it's calm, like cool.
like, do you think I'm even gonna ask like
or what if he just ghosted you?
Huh?
if you ghost me? That's all I need to hear, bro. You've ghosted me. That's calm.
Ghosted me. You've basically told me that you
told
don't
me
want me. It's
you
calm.
told me it's
you
calm,
don't wanna
bro.
be
You
together.
ghosted me. It's calm. Like, even stuff like, for example, you cheated on me. I'm not gonna ask you, oh, why did you cheat on me? You cheated on me already. I'm cool,
You
bro.
cheated on me 'cause
That's
you
good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
I'm
that's
good,
what
thank
closure
you.
is. Like, you guys just talking.
I'm not gonna
and
be
then
like,
trying to sort it
oh,
out,
babe,
basically.
like, why did you cheat on me? Like, oh, there's something that I did. Nah, I don't care about that, bro. I don't care. Like, for me, like, a lot of things are already done. It's already my answer there. Like you said, ghosting, thank you. Now I know why. Cheating, merci. Now I know why. You get it? Like, it's, what else is there? I feel like, for me, there's no need to go for closure.
Cheating. I actually even want to know, why did you think I'm gonna take you back? Why
Good
did you come
question,
back?
actually.
It's just
Good one.
no, but it's true though. Where are we going from here?
Because to me, it's even like...
No, why is that even a question? Where we're going from here?
I can't
you
lie.
went,
and
Once
did
a
the-
guy cheats,
that's it.
we are
That's it.
done,
What did you do?
bro. We are
That's
done.
it.
So if you've cheated on me, think about it as I no longer have a girlfriend, because we're done. We're done. We are done.
Say sorry if you like. If you don't like, it's done.
If you like, come and cry outside my gate.
And
If you
sing.
like, call my mom. If you like,
Don't call my
bam.
mom.
If you want, call her, because you know there's some mad men out there that it's like they'll get family. In fact, they'll not actually never get. That's in Nollywood movies and that. But
No,
if
some
you
of them
like,
will actually shout like your friend. Oh, like chat to your friend, man.
No.
No, I don't want to hear it.
no,
Don't want to hear it. At
But
all.
then what is closure than that? Just like, because I don't know.
I don't know what the definition is. I
Let's
feel
go
like,
and- let me Google it.
Please, because I think in my eyes, I feel like closure is we're done now. But let's, like you said, let's just know why we're done, accept it, and finish. I think if I've had the
That's what I'm saying.
closure,
What if it's just a complicated relationship?
why is it complicated?
Yeah,
Closure.
a relationship shouldn't be
Complicated.
Yeah.
What
It's
does
not
it
a
say?
math equation.
When you find
Do you get
closure in a relationship, you can accept that the relationship is over. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you're hoping that there's something else. Is you have a talk and you accept that the relationship.
But can't we
is
do
over.
closure over the phone?
No, we know closure. Closure doesn't have to be in person. It can be anyhow. But is closure necessary? Should people get closure?
You don't need it, bro.
But I think from that thing that guy said, she's a
100.
yeah. I feel like he's talking about the fact that she doesn't need to like go and see her ex
To do it.
to get closure. Do you get what I mean? Because bro,
Is closure always in
what you going to
person?
do, bro?
Closure isn't always in person.
No, a lot of girls.
No, it is.
And the majority
Is
of the time,
it?
it's,
He's gonna tell you, I'm outside. Come, let's talk. And you know what's going down.
on.
You know why you're going outside.
Remember to talk about the thing.
Don't
Oh,
be
you
silly.
look nice today. Oh, how you feeling? Oh, how you look?
How was your
brother?
day?
It's always hard to do a brother. Nah, I got that. I'm a coolie. Oh, how's Matt doing? How's he doing? He's fine.
That's my little baller.
He's fine. Yeah, my little baller. He's good.
Shut up.
Still playing. Thanks.
Because you don't pay for anything.
So just stay there.
Just chill out.
No, I think the rash. I've had closure before, but the rashest one that I've had, it was like we had each other on social media, so when it's like in out convo, and I think because obviously I was kind of starting talking to somebody new in it, and I was just like, I just asked him like. I was like, yo. I was like, I'm not like, what do you want from me, innit? And then
that's my favorite line. What do you want from me?
He didn't know that I should have said before, like, he didn't give me like, a good answer. I just said, alright, cool then, like, if he, like, I just kept it real, like, we don't need each other at all on Snap, Instagram, nothing, but obviously my number ain't never gonna change, so if it's life or death, okay, but like, I don't need to talk to you.
Don't call me, call your mum.
I still stand by what I said, innit? I don't personally feel like, I don't feel like closure is needed, but I feel like that different people have different needs. So if you feel like I don't always think that closure means like you're gonna get back together, but if you feel like for your own mental health you need to have a conversation with that person
the why, innit?
And know the why, and to move on, do it by all means. Do you know what I mean? But don't go doing it. You just got to be... I just feel like everybody just needs to be very realistic with themselves. Once you go and have that conversation, what exactly are you hoping to get out of that conversation?
It's true.
I can't lie. If you're telling me to come outside, I know I'm getting back.
Exactly. And that's because you know...
Honestly,
that's why you tell yourself... No, but it's true. That's why you tell yourself...
I'm putting my hoodie on and my Crocs. Like, I know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Hoodie,
that's why for you, it's like closure isn't needed, because you know a situation where closure is involved, you're potentially going to go back to that person. But for somebody else, it might not be that. It might just be, I need to understand why I'm hurt. I think maybe if I get like the closure I need, or like, obviously you're never going to get what you want to hear, but whatever he tells me, if that's going to help me sleep well at night, go, by all means, go get that closure, do what you need to do, and then move on.
But to be fair,
you've got to know yourself as well, innit? You've got to know that, okay, cool, when I'm going there, what exactly I'm expecting. Closure could literally be you unloading everything that you've ever held in your heart about this person to them. That can be closure for you. It doesn't always have to be about the other person. It could be, I'm talking to you right now. This is how I felt. This is how you made me feel. And we're moving on from here. This is it.
I feel like...
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's important to some people. Other people, it's like, if you can deal without doing it.
I've done that as well.
Exactly.
Well,
so that's part of closure.
Yeah.
So if it's a thing where you know...
But I had to make sure not to link him. Like, it had to be on the phone.
110%. That's what I'm saying. Like, 110%.
Because you see one thing about me, if I link you, I'm going to fumble.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it has to be in person. I feel like it can be over the line. It can be however you feel like you're going to express yourself best. Do it. It doesn't have to be a thing where you're thinking of closure just from the point of view of him. It's for you. What are you going to get out of this? What do you want from this? When you're going to talk to this person and you're going to have a conversation, are you going there to ask questions, or are you going there to talk to him about how he made you feel in the situation? And once you do this, think about all possible outcomes and then go from there before you actually go and do it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
or what do you want to get out of it?
No,
do you know what I mean?
I feel like the reason... Obviously, after hearing you two speak, I actually hear why people would or do. But I feel like the reason why my standpoint is like this, because I'm someone that, like, with me, I don't really care about the why if I'm not going to change nothing. Like, for me, it's like I said before, once you've done certain things, that's my answer there, innit? So for me, I don't have to know why. I don't need to know the why all the time. Like, I'm someone where it's like, it is what it is to be moved. Not like I don't want to deal with it, but I'm just like, it's not going to change anything. Because even if we have the best convo ever, we're not going to be together anyways. So I'm still going to be upset or down for a bit. So it's like, let me just not hear anything. Because for me, like you said just now, what if we have that conversation and I hear like really bad thing, and it might make me feel sad or bad about myself, and now I'm dealing with everything that I didn't know. So let's say, let's for an example, let's say a guy left me for another girl. Yeah, and I'm kind of on this thing, like, so for me, I'm like, cool, you don't want me, clearly you could let me go in it. Let's say I'm asking and you're telling me, no, obviously I left you because, like, you know, like, compared to you, she's like this. But I'm not, for example, I'm like, now I'm hearing things I don't want to hear. Now
but in that situation, it's like, that's what I'm saying. It can't, it's up to you. Like, obviously, in this situation, there's some girls that they want. It's like there's some people that just need to hear that to kind of confirm what they've been like, what has been in their head. So him saying that, obviously for you as an individual, that's why I said it's very subjective.
Yeah, it's true. It depends on the person.
For you don't want to hear that. For someone else that can be like you, don't want to hear that, but they want to say how they feel.
Yeah,
you're an idiot for making me feel like this. This is how I felt. This is how you made me feel, and I'm glad we're done, or whatever. It doesn't have to be a beef thing. It literally be a conversation of, you disrespected me. And I've had my friend do that before, where it's like, it wasn't closure because he didn't respond. It was closure for herself.
For herself, yeah.
It was like, for her, this is done. Because I've now
yeah.
said everything I needed to say, and I don't want to hear anything back. So she just sent him a message and then blocked him. Or sometimes you send him a message and you wait for him to respond because you want to see what he has to say.
Yeah.
Other girls, they want to go and they want to confirm it. All right, cool. In my head, this is what everything I've assumed, and everything that everyone has been telling me, he's just confirmed it. Now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna hurt, I'm gonna cry, and I'm gonna move on. That's people's closure. Like, it just depends on what you need in that moment, and if going to talk to that person or telling that person how you feel is necessary for you. And it's not always necessary. Sometimes you need to do the working yourself, because sometimes it's a thing where you need to sit down and realize that, okay, or think about, okay, I've been in this relationship for however many years or months or whatever. It might not even be a him problem. He might have fucked up, but maybe you need to sit down and do the self-reflection. Maybe you need to heal from some insecurities. Maybe he's pulled out some childhood trauma or whatever. You need to deal with that. It has nothing to do with him and what he's done. Yes, he's hurt you. You're going to heal from that, but it might be a you problem. So going to get closure is not necessary. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was mad. I hear you though. Heck. No, it is, yeah, because I can't lie, I was actually taken in. That's why I was just like, wow. So then, you mentioned something that took me aback. So then, do you feel like it's fair for guys to, not just guys, actually, both genders? I had two questions actually, but I don't know which one I want to ask you guys first. I want to either ask you guys about, since you spoke about my ex relationships and whatever, do you feel like friendships also need that kind of closure when it's done? Or do we just dead it and go? Or I'm gonna ask you, because you mentioned about a guy having like girls having their insecurities and trauma and that. Do you feel like it's actually selfish then to enter something with someone knowing that you have all of this unsolved for example,
you've got so many unsolved things and you're getting into a relationship.
Like, for example, if you're a guy that has got whatever trust issues with girls and whatnot, and you, blah blah blah, you might have mum issues or blah blah blah. Personally, I don't think it's fair for you to go and be with a girl and that you ruined her life because you're not ready for one. Girls as well, if you have not healed from a guy, stay away. Simple. Keep them as a link. All that. Because for me, it's like, because this is why I will say again, like, even though there's no men here today, I have to also try and think of it from a guy perspective slightly. It's like, it's not really fair for a guy to want to be serious with a girl, but because of a girl's past for her boys, she's just throwing things on the guy when it's actually nothing to do with him.
Fair, yeah.
Do you know that? Because some guys are actually, there are some genuine guys out there. I'm still trying to find some. About
they're not so fun, but we trying.
Apparently there are some, but I'm saying, like, I also feel like it's not fair for girls to like just kind of like vomit it on them, because it's actually not their fault.
Yeah.
As well. That's what I'm saying. Like, leave it, but like, deal. That's what I'm saying. Like, deal with what you've gone through before you go into a next person on both sides, innit?
Yeah. So I feel like that also comes down to like this topic of closure, and it doesn't. And I've gone again and said that it doesn't always mean that you're doing it for someone else. It can be closure with yourself. And I feel like after every relationship, girls need to actually, or even before a relationship, you're a girl, you've never been in a relationship, or even a guy, you've never been in a relationship, you need to sit down and think about, like, you know, it is. You have to enjoy to be. I can't lie. You need to enjoy being single. I feel like, see me, yeah. Like, there are some people that I know that from they could have a boyfriend. It's been boyfriend, break up, maybe like a 2-month pause. Next guy. I can't lie.
you need to learn to just have no.
And it's not,
sometimes you know things.
yeah. And in being single, it's not just being single and just chatting to man. It's being single and no. Because I get it.
I'm saying that just
like single as in you need to enjoy being single in the sense that you're doing the work as well. Like, don't be single and then carry on with the trust issues that you've been having from your last relationship. What's the point? The whole point is for you to do the inside work, innit? Because then, as you were saying, you're really deflecting your insecurities on other people.
Because if you keep on bouncing and there's no time in between to like kind of deal with things,
I've known people to like tap out of it, take some
like, bro, I can't like sometimes you just need to
be.
Do you agree with that as well, or do you?
Yeah, but what's a good time for you to like say for example you break up with one guy.
Yeah.
What's like a good period for you to just deal with?
It's your period. Like it's about you. It's not. There's not. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's 1 year or 5. It's about you. Like me personally, I know this is crazy. I got out of one relationship, and then it's like I took 4 years to myself.
You so long.
No, but it's true. Like that. Not for me personally, and it's not because I was that hurt. Like it was like, okay, cool. I got over the relationship.
How long were you guys together for?
Like 9-10 months. It was coming
4
to
years.
No, but it's not. It's not.
It's not that food of crying.
Hurt.
It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like I just decided. You know what? I'm gonna work on myself. I know that obviously coming out of that relationship, I had things that I needed to deal with. I had insecurities. I had this. So I just decided. You know what? There's no point of getting in a relationship or talking to somebody, get them hooked up, and then I'm gonna start deflecting my whatever
issues on them,
onto them. And I also took the time to also focus on other things. I got to know about myself. I feel like, especially we're in our 20s. I'm not saying don't get in a relationship, but it's a time for you to get to know yourself. Apart from just, you can be in a relationship, you can be single. You have your relationship. Those that are in a relationship, you have your relationship. Who are you without that person? You need to know that. You need to understand who you are without that person. And even if you're single, who are you as an individual? So what do you need to work on?
Saying that, do you guys, because I think this, but do you guys also feel like, you know, when girls are in relationships, they lose their identity? For example, you know Kim Kardashian, when she was with Kanye West, there was that whole like oversized joggers, Yeezys.
Because he used to dress her. He used to dress her.
And then now with her new guy, it's more like
a different kind of Kim.
Dresses, like, do you get what I mean? Like, I feel like women lose their identity very
they lose a part of their identity
when they're with a man.
They want to work, like they want to impress the man. They take on his style, what he likes, type of thing.
I actually agree with. I mean, I can't say much about it because like I ain't really.
I know.
I've been single for a minute. That's what I'm saying.
I can't lie, same.
Like my last boyfriend was 20.
If you're in a relationship, just say that.
Me,
get it.
Kid, my last relationship was literally.
She said, yeah.
No, my last one was 2017, but obviously I've had like.
Please, no, it's same. Nah, same.
Yeah, cool, man.
But yeah, that was boyfriend. that was boyfriend girlfriend, but like,
damn.
But my thing is like, I'm cool. Like, see with me, like, obviously I like chatting to guys and that, but it's like I'm cool. I'm just single. Like, for example,
I'm happy. Woo!
I love being single.
I'm so happy.
Like, I like having a.
I don't like being.
I like having a.
You
thing.
don't.
You? You know what my thing is? I like the freedom.
When anything's going
I say when I say freedom, I don't mean like I'm on lock, but I mean like. Let me not be rushed like that. It's not
as in okay. It's not that you do what I want to do. Single as in you want to remain single for the rest of your life. We are enjoying the single times that we are currently in.
I have to because when I'm I can't do certain things no more.
I'm not in love.
Oh, do you?
I love love as well. I'm a sucker for love.
I love
it. I love love, but I'm not in a rush as well. I'm just like, do you know what? When the person comes, I want to fall in love. As in, I want to fall in love. But I'm very happy. Like I'm very happy single.
But you know, when you're talking about how the whole taking time for yourself, like for me, like the best time to lock it with me, it's probably August. You know, and you know when I say that because for me,
yeah. If you fancy her, remember next year August or maybe now.
Cut it off.
Now's the right time.
Nah, the reason why I say that, is because you see with me, like, even though I'm out of school, I'm out of uni now, for me, September is when proper grind mode starts in it. So it's that if I'm single, like for example, obviously even when I've got a thing, yeah, I'm still on my stuff in it. But like, if you break up with me as in
coming into like September time,
grind mode, don't chat to me. I'm already
busy as it is. Man. I'm busy
now.
I'm busy.
Don't break up with me in September. You mean?
No, don't break up with me in August if you want.
Don't come to me in September.
If I start September single, I'm on my team. Cause
I feel like September's like a start of the year for some reason. Like
it's like the start of a new fresh.
Like even in the January for me, it's September. It's like I write my new goals in September. Like for me, because like for people, school starts in September, or like
people start
new jobs in September. I think September.
I start training in September. That's time for me. It's a new.
Is it only me that I think September is the best time for you? It's the best time. It's the best time for you to start a new relationship in September, and it's also the best time for you to break up because it's new beginnings. And then if you're coming, it's new. I think it's new beginnings. Like I think September. You're right in your new.
Break up with me in September.
Yeah, new beginnings.
That one literally like cool. Telling that.
Do you know the worst time is to break up with me? Yeah. During exam season. You fucking prick.
Let me say something, yeah. Let me say something.
No. Before we get to that,
let me say something.
I was in my bed. I was resting. And I came back to remind me about one thing that she was talking to and how you break up with her just.
Let me say something.
I cried. You know
what it was? Yeah. Let me say something. Yeah. Like, no, see April. Yeah. This shit. Everyone knows May is the exam season, isn't it? April. Yeah. So April, I had like highlight thing, the tracking. Obviously, that I went to a new group, whatever. That's number one. That's a big change. I was already angry about that. Small. The week after that, my thing ended it with me.
How dare he?
And he was even together studying.
How dare he?
So I was like,
now I don't want to do that.
And then after that, I got ill. I was like, fam. So I'm just like,
track weren't going amazing.
Leave it. Track weren't banging. Leave it. How can I tell you? Leave it.
Finn.
How can I tell him? Like I've literally shown him like this is happening right now in track. Like, I'm not really training properly because X, Y, and Z. The week after, you end it with me. Then after I get, I'm like, fam.
That's what I mean. Men don't care.
They don't care. I've told you about
women will be like, let me just wait.
He will even cheat, and then come tell you, my dad is sick. You will stay there like a mad woman that you are.
Let me make pepper soup for uncle.
Yeah, let me make pepper soup for you. Let me take you to the hospital.
That'd be real.
Sad.
Break up during exam, and you know why it's hard as well? Because it's like of all exams,
gotta focus.
It was the final year.
And then when you
break up, the man don't care. They will break up.
But I'll be real with you. Like
no.
I can't lie. I don't even like using this phrase, but I use it all the time. But I was discharging it. I'm like, fam. You don't have time to be upset.
Me.
I had to do my work. And deep, I had exams in May, yeah, but I had assignments to do. So it's like, what you don't have to cry or be upset. You got to just hold that. Like I had to just hold it.
Yeah,
like,
you're typing and you're crying.
It's just like.
This guy's a fucking idiot, bro.
Literally.
Furthermore.
That's like nice, rough. I'll be real. Locking it with someone exam season.
You know, but man, them will be doing that now. By the time your birthday, week before your birthday, before you're about to fly out.
Wait,
it's like the
Emma,
you said
this, let me die if I'm joking. Let me die if I'm joking right now, bro. The boyfriend that I had in 2017, my birthday is on the 8th, and that year it was on a Monday, maybe. My outing was on a Saturday. He broke up with me on the Friday before my outing. So I'm my outing. I'm upset. My birthday's in 2 days. He broke up with me before my birthday. Leave it. Like.
Well, at least he made you single for her.
My birthday, no, but it's not that.
That's not even it, bruv.
Leave it.
I'm turning a new age. I was expecting gifts.
Just break up with
me. Maybe
you
didn't have money.
It's not about
money,
man.
This goes
maybe you didn't have money. Wait, can I buy gifts?
Yeah, but I've been bare people have cut off with me before Valentine's.
Hey.
And
that one's a different one.
And I'm just like, what? So am I not a Valentine? Say nothing.
I think no, you're right. No, I think I've been single every single Valentine.
I don't think I've ever had like a Valentine.
I have.
Have you?
That's
nice.
sweet. Yeah, it must be nice, sis.
But then there's sometimes yeah, when you're talking to a guy and it's like, we've just kind of started. I don't really want to go out with you on Valentine's Day.
I hear it. To be fair, I hear it.
Because you know Valentine's Day, like restaurants is like bare couples. It's like When people ask, "Are you guys a couple?"
No.
We're just two people.
He needs to be on his good behavior.
No, I've never. I've had it peak still.
Men
No, I take L's
will
for
actually
free,
kill
fam.
you
They
if
will.
you're not careful. You just gotta like, you need to like, this is what I'm saying, like, I know it's okay to be weak in the knees, but you need to find strength. Because it's not easy. It's actually cold out here, and it's not only just girls. It's man them actually go through shit as well. There's some girls that are rational, doing it mad, or finding out they're cheating. Like your girl cheated on you with your bestie and
feel
stuff
when
like that.
girls do it hurts more, and it should hurt more.
It hurts, and
When girls
obviously
do what?
Hurt boys.
What, it hurts them more?
You
It
even
should
said it
hurt
to me
them.
earlier today. She said that boys don't like girls that. What did you say?
They don't like girls that treat them right. Men
They
don't
like-
like
they
women
like-
that treat them right.
really,
They're like war.
They don't like women that treat
Is
them
it?
right.
They like toxic girls.
When you see
Yeah.
them
You
like,
know what,
talking
I
about
believe
stuff
it.
like, oh, like this girl, she's so flipping, but I can't.
There's also mazo. They don't
No,
like
so
women
good.
that treat them right at
Je comprends.
all. They don't like
No, but there's
it.
girls like that. They don't like men that treat them right.
Me, I like. I
like
like
the
lover boys.
problem.
I've got into the stage of my life where it's like I just need. Everyone says I just need peace, but I actually just need peace.
No, I'm not joking.
I'm not on the toxic. I'm not even.
Do you know,
I'm not even
like,
a toxic girl.
I don't know, like, don't you think life is enough for you to, like, why do you want more problems?
I don't like it.
Why do you want somebody that's controlling? You want somebody that's overly jealous? And I feel like some girls love overly jealous men.
No, I
Like, they
can't-
like it, but then
I
overly
can't
jealous
believe a
people
jealous
are
guy.
quite very controlling.
Oh, you're
but
not
they
jealous?
like it. Huh?
Oh, you jealous? You jealous?
Overly jealous, no.
Not overly.
I think everyone's a bit jealous. I'm a bit like, but I'm not. I don't.
Like,
I don't.
Alright, like he's like, all right. My friend, alright.
Man is very light. I feel like some people think I don't care, but it's not even. It's just very, very.
But
light.
I feel like where you're saying, I feel like that's why I believe that. See, I couldn't be an overly jealous guy, but have you not seen? Have you not seen that thing where it's like, for guys, don't ask for a hot girl if you've got manager, and it's true.
Yeah,
I've been with an overly jealous guy. He wasn't even jealous. He was just overprotective, and he wasn't even my boyfriend.
you like it?
He had to.
There's some girls that
He
like
had
it.
to go.
I don't
No,
do
but
that.
you know, there's some guys, they know how to balance it. Like he'll be like, "Oh, where you going? Like, make sure you did it." Do you know what I mean? There's that, and then there's, bro. I was doing my lashes, bro, and I was doing my lashes. This guy called me, and obviously, you know when your eyes are closed, like, I can't see. So then I've called him back when my lashes were done, and that takes like 2 hours. Called him back. He's like, "Where were you? You were with a guy?" Da, da, da. But he was being dead serious. He wasn't joking, you know.
That's not over. That's not
That's-
protectiveness.
That is
That's
scary.
jealousy and insecurity.
That's dead
You
That
need
one
to
is
serious.
that don't run
You
away.
really need to run. Men like that are very, very scary. Run.
You have
Because
to
you're
do.
not gonna.
And every time I would try to cut him off, he would
yeah,
like.
yeah, no, because
try to
you're
go
like,
for it.
Even if I apply to you 5 hours, why are you assuming that I'm with next man?
yeah. What are you
that's my
doing?
first
And
thing, innit?
do you know
Don't be
what?
insecure,
Majority
bro.
of men that are like that, yeah, it's because they're doing something
It's
themselves.
true. I ain't doing good.
They're actually
that's what they're saying. Like.
I'm telling you, it's clinically proven. I'm not even joking. I've done my research. I've spoken to couple man, and they've told me they do a madness, and I say, oh, like, and then they finish the paragraph that they've done or the performance that they've done just for me, and I'm actually out here in awe, and they go, yeah, no, but my girl can never have a boy bestie. Why? No, because he probably dicking her down the way I'm dicking.
Yeah, there you go. Do you know what I mean?
You're out here doing a madness, and you're scared. Like they're scared. Like they're out here doing stuff, and they pray that karma don't catch them.
It'll catch you,
because
yeah.
they think that they're doing it. Obviously, they believe that what goes around comes around, but they're trying with their whole force for it to not to happen.
You know
And
when a
then
guy
they fuck shit up.
messages you, "I love you" out of nowhere here.
Just
What
know.
did he?
What did
No.
you
I feel
What
like
did you
Just tell me, please.
sometimes
Get it over with,
men,
man.
and I think it's something to learn. Yeah. Sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
men will come when they're doing something bad. They suddenly the Gucci bag that you've been asking a year ago, all of a sudden it's in your front door. What are you doing, last
Do you know
man?
why it's the truth though? Because it's a dumb example, but bro, when little kids do something bad, yeah, And let's say they're in a casino and they break something. They come in the room.
They come in. They come in the room.
They've effed up, bro. It's a normal thing. Because you know what? They know that they've effed up.
They know that.
Mom want to shout at me, but they want to come and be all goody because you see I'm in trouble. You've done the same thing.
Yeah.
You've messed up.
I love yous and stuff like that. I think it's just really like I feel like it's long, but girls really need to observe and really read their partner, like study him.
If he's not someone that does that normally,
if he's somebody that's very affectionate, you need to do more to find out. Do you know what I mean? You really need to do more, but like, or maybe just trust him. You never know. There's actually good guys out there who are very affectionate. It's not always the case, innit? But
but you're affectionate out of nowhere. Now you want to kiss me.
No, but but there's some men that are just their love language is affection. They've got to be affectionate. They've got to touch. They've got to. And
but if that's not you, and then out of nowhere,
if that's not you, and you went out last night, and while you're out, you're messaging me. Oh,
babe,
like,
the one that always.
I want to be with you right now.
The one that always gets me, the one that always gets me is when. It's when guys that don't post their girls out of nowhere start posting their girls. That's when you know you cheated.
He has a baby on the way.
The girl
pending.
Has taken him back after he cheated.
Yeah. When the girl's being posted out of nowhere.
She's posting her bears. Somebody that was protective over his girl. Nobody. No, you can't know my girl. Why do you want to know her? All of a sudden you posted her. Serious.
Shout out to my rock. Shout out to the only girl that's got me. My rider.
I don't want to be a ride or die. Dépose-moi.
Mon cher.
I don't want to be a ride or die. I don't want it, bro.
Si tu as envie de mourir là,
no, honestly, va
si tu as envie de ride, va ride. Laisse-moi, je suis black.
Honestly, I don't want to be a
ride. La paix, bro. Like,
I do not want to
ride or die. Mon cher, c'est bon.
Let me even end it on this year. I'm even black saying this. Feck. I'm not on the, you know how you do on rather than I'm not on the struggle love thing either, you know.
No, I don't want to be the realest, you know. I don't want to be the realest woman, you know.
I don't want to do that.
I want to be the fakest. Yeah. I am the fakest girl, you know.
It's true, bro.
I am the fakest.
Don't you dare think you can come to me. I think all your F3. I'm not on that, bro.
I'm not on it. Girls, please, I'm begging you. If you're out there, écoute bien, man.
Écoute bien.
You're too young.
You're too
young. If he's out there,
we're not even married. Why am I doing this?
And he's made a decision to go and do fuckeries. You don't have to put up with it.
Yeah,
you deserve better.
I always say,
you've got a bright future. You don't have to be with him when he's in pen. You don't. He chose his life. You don't have to stay there. No, you don't. Because some girls feel like they have to out of love, and it's not love. I'm telling you, when you grow older, you understand what true love is. It's love at the moment because that's all you know love to be, but it's not true love. Like that's not what love is. You don't have to be with somebody who's gonna put you through hell.
You don't need to, because you know even the prison thing. My thing is like, if we're together and you go to jail, like you don't rate me that much that you can't stay out. Like, why are you still doing your F3 when we're together, bro? Because why would you even expect me?
Parce que quand là est good gars.
Les filles doivent
it's not every day. Money aside,
it's not. I'm telling you, you don't have to love money that much. Do you know what I mean?
But
pray to God, He'll provide. I'm telling you,
it's
not every day. Like be with a man that's got got money, because the day that he's in problem, what are you gonna do? Do you know what I mean?
My thing is that if you think
the money that he's going to get is risky, and you know it. So what exactly are you doing there?
Like my thing is like,
say do,
but it's risky. Say do, but it's risky, bro. What's the point? What's the point?
No, my thing is like, you don't rate me in it if you actually think I'll
go to jail while you're with me. You're taking the piss. You're actually
my thing is that I pray my.
No, but you're taking the piss. How can you get caught? So you're a shit criminal. You're taking the piss. You're a shit criminal.
How you getting caught?
Girls, yeah.
So the real problem. How you getting caught?
You're a big man. You're getting caught.
You're not even like 16, 17. You're like 24, bro.
No, guys, shut up, bro. No, guys, shut up. Get out. Man said, how you getting caught? Like 24. No, seriously, though.
24.
No,
I'm talking about serious. I can let this out, bro.
If your man goes to jail, are you staying with him?
Nah, bro.
No,
but that's easier said than done. He's actually a man you love.
Me.
Someone marrying.
Me. Oh, husband or man?
My man.
Your boyfriend?
Nah, not
bro.
Boyfriend of like 1 year. I'm talking like
Canada Goose.
Tu vas
rien dire. Quand il est en prison, tu veux le fuir.
Nah, but obviously I'll still keep in contact with you. But it's like, fine, let's be like, no, actually no, I rephrase it. If you're looking to anything more than a year, I'm gone.
Yeah, anything more than a year, I can't. I'm a boy.
Look at me in the eye and tell me 10 years.
pushing me.
All of a sudden, you're too young. That's what I'm saying.
Emma,
Point
look
blank
at me.
period.
Emma.
Point blank
10
period.
years.
Don't get with somebody like that. Point blank period. If you know you're not gonna stay
10
with him,
years.
No, I'm not saying
10 years.
No, but
even
then
2 years, the guy
you lot cannot be saying that if you're enjoying the money. That's not fair.
Emma, you said it just now yourself. That's not always gonna be there. You didn't say just now. Yeah,
I just said that just now, but I'm telling these girls not to get with these
you
people.
said
Don't get with these
there.
people.
Like,
money
always.
goes and comes. That's what I'm saying. Like, money goes and comes. Don't settle for somebody like that. If you know you're not gonna be the ride or die. If you're the type to say no.
No, but some girls that are ride or die. You know, prison TikTok.
That's strong.
Hey, prison TikTok, they're out here following my man's clothes, putting perfume on his thing. You guys don't see their videos?
Even when I see them, like, they make TikToks on the way there. Then
on the way to visit to see my man.
I'm not
Meanwhile,
strong
the girls in
better than me.
crunch. Man.
No,
That's what I will give them. They're very strong. I'm not strong enough for
that. But if
that.
you're not the ride or die type, don't go there when you know you can't be the ride or die type, because then you'll be fooling yourself.
But why have you surviving and dying in this age, though, bro?
I don't want to ride. I don't want to ride or die.
I'm not on it, man.
Like,
I'm not on it.
Enjoy your life, man. Money will come.
Don't be the aunties that we make fun of.
Exactly, and go and find something of your
for 10 years, and she's
go and find something of your own, girls. Don't be. You don't have to really.
Men love women with money, though. They love women with money.
Actually, be out here depending on a man. Go and find your own.
Yeah.
Don't be leeching off a man.
You know, before I remember I told one guy before. Sorry, this now I'm actually gonna wrap it up in it. I remember I told one guy that I was kind of talking to before, and he asked me, like, because obviously I'm kind of the kind of girl, where I don't mind if you get me things. I will never ask. But if you get it from me, that's cool, innit? And I said to him,
you never ask.
I don't ask for things, innit?
Oh, you need to start asking.
I might need to, because I'm seeing TikTok, girls getting good at everything. I might need to.
You know, some guys, you need to push them to, like, treat you good. Like, they want to, but they don't know how to. So you just need to, like,
say something.
Let me just push you into that.
What I said to him,
Marie, I never ask a man for nothing.
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I say le jour.
No, it's true.
When I bought you that, and them do yours I bought you, will be wearing it with the next one.
Yeah, honestly, they love that one.
Laisse ça. J'ai acheté mon Dior. Even if it's next year, je vais acheter mon Dior. Forget it.
Nah, because I said to him, like, and I still kind of stand by that. I said to him, like, the only thing that a guy can do for me is give me a you. That's it. You can't actually do anything. Like, I'm being serious. All you can do for me is give me a kid. Give me. So I'm not actually, like, dying to be with you, bro. What can you do for me?
Yeah,
you can't.
Even then, I can go to the. Even I can adopt, bro. I mean, real. Like, even then, I can adopt.
Once a man knows that he has a hold on you some way, he's gonna take the piss.
And maybe, obviously, I'm on the whole being vulnerable. But my thing is that you don't have him round your finger.
I love being a woman to a man, but I can also be a man to a man.
Yeah,
I love being a woman to a man, honestly, but I can also be a man to a man. Do you get what I mean? So it's just like, it is what it is.
But yeah, man, go get your own girls. Go do your own thing. Have some self-love and self-respect. Think about what you need for yourself. It's not every day what my man needs or what looks good in front of your friends. Take some time and do the work. You're not in a rush. Enjoy your life. It's not by force. If you don't need closure, don't go and get it. Your friends don't need the closure for you. It's your life. Do the things that make you happy, and learn to love yourself and enjoy being with yourself. It's not every day have somebody there. Do you know what I mean? Heal is the most important thing. Take the time to heal. Sometimes get to a stage where you can heal with somebody there, or it will start once you grow older, you're with somebody, it will actually turn. It will go down to your kids. The things that you didn't heal, things that you didn't, it will either F up your marriage or F up your future self, or it will go down to your kids. Your kids will inherit it. So please, do the work and you will enjoy.
That's it then.
Merci, au revoir.
Au revoir.
See you guys next week.
Bye.